expats get here. Where did they come from? Well, let's get to hear their stories. Every Friday, we get to meet people from all around the world and find out how they came to Korea. We have a very special guest today. 오늘은 멀리서 온 인도에서 온 스네할님을 모셨습니다. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다.
네, 안녕하세요, 여러분. 저는 스네할이라고 합니다.
Wow, so excited to have you. I think we may have only had one Indian here before.
Lucky?
Yes, and that's the only person besides me. But definitely so glad to have you here. I want to get to know you a little bit more and get to know your story because I do think there are quite a few Indians here in Korea. And I guess it's not so surprising for me, but everyone speaks Korean so fluently. I think 인도 분들은 언어에 그런 스킬, 탤런트가 있는 것 같아요. 왜 이렇게 다 쉽게 배우는지.
아, 그런 거 아닌 것 같은데요.
No, it's so true. But in any case, so 스네할님, 어떻게 한국에 처음 오게 되셨나요?
저는 한국에서 처음 GKS 프로그램을 통해서 미디어 커뮤니케이션 전공으로 석사하려고 왔어요.
Ah, wow. Well, how did you learn about Korea? 왜 굳이 이제 석사 공부도 아무데나 할 수 있는데
네.
왜 한국을 선택하게 됐어요?
There is a little bit story here. 제가 when I was working in IT, I met with an accident, and that time while lying down in the hospital, I thought that I really reflected back upon my life, and I thought that this is not how I supposed to live. Because I was just working, coming home and going back. It was kind of monotonous life. So that time I thought like I should really do what I really want to do. And we hear this all the time, like life is very short.
맞아요.
But we never understand the intensity of it. And I literally understood the intensity of these words, and I felt like I got the second chance. And here I came.
Yeah. Well, there you go. The rest is history. Well, I'm glad you were okay. 이제 큰 사고로 인해서 이제 갑자기 든 생각이 인생이 이렇게 살면 너무 아쉬운 거죠. 맨날 이제 공부도 끝나고 이제 퇴근을 하면서 맨날 퇴근하고 출근하고 퇴근하고 출근하고 새로운 게 없기 때문에 너무 인생이 지루한 거예요. That's very true. And it doesn't mean that you're ungrateful. I mean, you have an amazing life that you lead. And no matter where we are in life, we can be grateful, but at the same time, just feel a little 지루해, a little bit bored. Because, I think we have a lot of hopes and dreams and passions that we want to pursue. Was coming to Korea part of a passion? 원래 한국에 오고 싶었나요? 아니면 어떻게?
네, 원래 저는 한국어는 배우고 싶었어요. 왜냐하면 저는 한국 드라마나 예능 프로그램에 대해 너무 사랑에 빠졌어요.
와, 진짜요?
네.
인도에서 많이 트시나요? Do they have Korean shows like
No,
on it?
like online. I used to watch it online.
그죠.
So 그래서 유재석님하고 이광수 너무 좋아했어요.
아, 런닝맨. 맞아요. Super popular. Everywhere around the world or anywhere around the world. But how long has it been since you've been to Korea? 얼마나 되셨죠?
It's been, I guess, 1.5 year now.
1년 반밖에 안 되는데 왜 이렇게 말씀을 너무 잘하시는 것 같은데요? 밖에도 자매님이 계시는데요. Wow, so you guys are twins.
Yeah.
Wow. Twin sisters 처음이 두 번째인데요. We had like a couple of twins that came in the past as well, but hopefully she'll have to come in during our show and get to know her story a little bit more. But it's great to have you guys here. Both of you guys, did you come at the same time? 똑같은 시간에?
Yeah, 아주 똑같은 시간에 왔어요.
그러면 어떻게 자매님은 언니인가요? 동생인가요?
언니예요.
언니도 이제 공부하러 오신 거예요? 과는 어떻게 돼요? Like, what are both of you guys studying?
Yeah, my major is media and communication, and her major is scenario writing.
Oh, so you guys are both into like media and entertainment and things like that. 근데 인도에 살았을 때는 IT로 공부를 했잖아요. 일하고 계셨잖아요.
네네.
So what kind of sparked your interest to go into communications, media communications?
Oh, I think the main reason was my job. 직업이 지옥 같았어요.
아, 진짜요? But I mean, were you like an engineer or?
Yeah, I used to work as a software engineer,
Okay.
but the work was not interesting at all.
Right.
It was not for me. I knew right away after starting the work, Snehal, it's not for you. So
Oh, really? Yeah, but I think it's like a very stereotypical job to have. As in 인디언 분들이 이제 엔지니어로 엄청 많잖아요. And that's just kind of like the thing you do. Just become an engineer, software engineer. We have so many working here in Korea as engineers. But again, you say, maybe it's just not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is great. Good on you.
Yeah,
Salute
yeah.
you.
Sometimes it's like you have to go to wrong path in order to go to the right path.
Yeah.
So I chose the wrong path first, then I understood, oh, I have to go this way.
Yeah. At least you know.
Yeah.
이제 미련 없이 그 IT 잡을 포기할 수 있잖아요.
네.
몰랐으면 그러면 이쪽으로 가면서 maybe IT 쪽 좀 안정감을 느끼 막 계속 그런 생각할 수 있었는데 그래도 어릴 때 이제 한번 해보고 이게 아니다 싶어서 포기하는 거 아니라 이제 다른 길로 가는 거죠. It's not like you gave it up completely. Because you still have the credentials. You can always go back. That's the safety. That's why you got to go to school, kids. Okay, so you worked in the IT field after graduation, but you come to Korea and you're studying media communications, but you also mentioned that you're studying acting as well. 그러면 인도에 있을 때도 그런 배우에 대한 꿈이 있었나요?
네, 제가 학교에 있을 때 배우 너무 하고 싶었는데
네.
한 번도 안 해봤었어요.
아하.
근데 한국에 와서 갑자기 어느 날 제 친구 저를 수업을 추천했어요. 그때부터 와, 나는 이거 완전 할 거예요. 이렇게.
Wow, super exciting.
Yeah.
I think, there's something about going to a different country and then starting everything you wanted to do. 이제 본인 나라에서 하는 게 조금 망설이고 I think it's because it's your comfort zone.
Yeah.
It's hard to try something new. And then once you step out of your comfort zone, go to a completely new area, then 갑자기 용감한 그런 성격이 나오고 all of a sudden you're more bold, more confident. Do you think so? You're definitely trying more things and
exactly. Like after coming here, I think luck is the one of the factor which plays a really
맞아요.
important role. And meeting the right people in foreign country is like really important.
It's true.
And 제가 운이 좀 좋은 것 같아서 제가 아주 착하고 똑똑한 선생님 만났어요.
아하, 복이네요, 진짜.
네, 그래서 제가 그 선생님께서 꼭 연기 배우고 싶었어요. 그래서 제가 매주 서울하고 대구 왔다 갔다 하면서 연기 배우고 있어요.
와우. 서울에서 대전까지 왔다 갔다 하면은 대구. Excuse me. Yeah. It's still a far, commute that you have to transport to every week, you say?
Yeah, every week.
왜 그렇게 해야 되나요?
Because my classes are on weekend, and in weekdays I have like university classes, so I have to travel.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, it's the price you have to pay if you want to dream big and achieve those dreams. You got to hustle. 바쁘게 살아야 되잖아요. Well, then I want to talk a little bit more about your skills. You, again, 인도 분이어서 언어를 굉장히 많이 하잖아요. I mean, like, you speak, you have, or I guess you know Sanskrit, Marathi, if I'm saying that right? Marathi, excuse me. Can we hear you speaking a few of those sentences as well?
Yeah, sure. Then 산스크리트어로 자기소개 한번
하겠습니다. 좋아요.
मम नाम स्नेहल अहं 25 वर्षस्य अस्ति सम्प्रति अहं उच्चतरम् अध्ययनं करोमि तथा च पुनिता सह वार्तालाप कुर्वणि उत्तम समयं यापयामि.
사랑에 빠졌어요. 와우! 스네할 들었고요. 제 이름도 들었습니다. 이름 2개밖에 못 알아들었는데요. So, okay, Sanskrit is different from Hindi어랑 다르죠. So, what's the difference?
Completely different. Sanskrit is like the ancient language of India.
Okay.
They're like from Sanskrit there are like thousands of language like came out of Sanskrit, and nobody really speak Sanskrit in daily life, but they do teach in schools to get the cultural touch base to students like where we come from.
So how did you end up kind of following that path even more because I think, you learn like a second language at school, pretty basic, just to pass the class, and not a lot of people really pursue it. But is that how you pursued Sanskrit and Marathi as well?
Marathi is my mother tongue, so...
I see. So do you speak Hindi as well? Or?
Yeah, I speak Hindi.
Oh my gosh, 왜 이렇게 많아요? Name all the languages that you speak.
In the house, I speak Marathi, and outside of the house with friends and family, sometimes I use English and Hindi. And in workplace, usually in India, everybody uses English, especially in IT field. So, and I also try to learn Japanese.
한글도 할 수 있고. 몇 개가 있는데요. It's certainly impressive to be able to learn even the ancient languages because, I mean, how do you practice it? Because not many people use it in daily life. 그러면 어떻게 공부를 하셨어요?
Meeting a right teacher is very important. 선생님 너무 좋은 선생님 만나서 잘 공부하게 됐어요.
Wow. Yeah, I guess you do have 운이 따라왔네요. 따라줘야 이렇게 쉽게 오래도록 배울 수 있을 것 같은데요. You also co-wrote anthology books that are even selling on Amazon as we speak, which is so cool. 아마존에서도 판매하고 있는 시집의 공동 저자라고 들었어요. 어떤 책들이고 어떤 내용들 쓰셨나요?
네, 저는 취미로 시를 썼어요. Poems. 하나 들어줄까요?
Yes, please. Well, it's really interesting. Lots of people, think about writing books. 책 하나 낼까라는 생각하시는 분들도 꽤 많은데 어린 나이에 낸 게 굉장히 대단한 거 같지 않아요? Like, who cares if it sells or doesn't sell? The fact that you took the step to make it, I mean, that's just commendable. 들어보시죠.
Okay. So the poem goes like, Once there was a girl, ambition filled in her vein, but always in a worry that it will all go in vain. Once there was a girl who deeply cared for her loved ones, but no one loved her for once. Once there was a girl, courageous like a tiger, but sometimes timid like a deer. Once there was a girl, had strong wings of imagination, but also had reality's realization. Once there was a girl who dreamed about loving someone with all her heart, but always pondered loving someone is just luxury for her heart.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Once there was a girl. 어느 날 어떤 여인이 있었죠.
네.
그런 느낌인데요. Who is this 여인? When you write these poems, 이런 시들을 쓸 때 어떤 inspiration, 영감을 받으시나요? Do you think about your life experiences?
그거는 다 반반이에요. 그 몇 가지 했던 말들이 저에 대하고 그냥 observe 하면서 썼어요.
인생 경험.
네.
I think you're wise. I think your life experiences has probably given you a lot of wisdom, to be able to write like this and to live life the way you do. But let's get to knowing how you started to learn Korean. 이제 한국어를 어떻게 배우게 시작이 어떻게 됐나요?
시작은 보통 그 드라마나 예능부터 시작했지만
그쵸.
오랫동안 우리 드라마 보고 있어서 어느 날 갑자기 우리 자막 없이 다 이해할 수 있을 것 같았어요. 그래서 와, 이제 한국어 진짜 공부해야겠다라고 생각했어요.
Wow, how did you figure out that you could kind of understand without subtitles? 사실 저도 발리우드 영어 굉장히 많이 보거든요. 근데 막 몇 단어밖에 모르고, it's hard to be like, oh, now I understand what they're saying. 굉장히 큰 능력인데 그것도 어떻게 특별히 공부를 하셨는지 궁금한데요.
네, 먼저는 우리가 듣는 거 좋아해서 어떤 단어들이 사용하고 어떻게 발음을 했는지 너무 궁금해서 검색하고 그렇게 봤어요.
그냥 즐겨보는 게 아니라 공부를 위해서 보는 거군요. I guess that's the major difference is that you're watching not just to watch, but watching to learn as well. You're probably more studious than the most of us, but also wanting to know if learning a new language at this age because you speak so many. A part of me thinks 하나 더 배우는 것도 더 쉽게 배울 수 있을 것 같기도 하고 근데 또 반면에는 이제 아이가 아니기 때문에 성인으로서 새로운 언어를 배우는 게 조금 더 어려울 수 있지만 how was it for you learning Korean at this point of life? Was it easier or harder?
I think it depends upon the interest. I was like really interested in learning Korean and in Korean culture too. I just wanted to like understand what people are saying and what like lines are in the drama like without subtitles. So interest played a big role.
Sure.
And more than that, I guess if we want to learn something, we have to be consistent rather than be motivational. Because motivation is like
comes and goes.
Yeah, comes and goes. So
맞아요.
we have to be consistent if we want to learn something.
꾸준히 배워야 되는 거죠. 꾸준함이 결국에는 이기는 거예요. The person who wins is always consistent and persistent as well. But then I want to know about how, so you land in Korea. 인천에 도착하자마자 언니랑 도착했었죠. 그러면 그 느낌도 굉장히 다를 수 있는데. So was it your first time for both of you guys to leave India or was it the first time to travel abroad?
Exactly. Yeah.
진짜요? 그러면 해외 여행이 처음이었겠네요.
네.
기분이 어땠어요, 그러면?
너무 놀라셨어요. 왜냐면 우리 먼저 너무 설렜고
그렇죠.
걱정스러운 마음 다 mixed feelings였어요.
Yeah, 걱정하기도 하고 근데 너무 신나잖아요.
네.
And especially because you have your sister with you.
Exactly.
너무 큰 걱정 안 해도 될 게 이제 언니가 있기 때문에 든든하게. That's a lot of fun. 그러면 첫 끼가 궁금해요. What did you first eat?
Oh, we came here in year 2021. That time Corona was there.
Aha.
So we had to be quarantined. And that time they provided us a meals. The hotel provided us a meal.
Right.
I don't remember what I ate.
그때도 한식이었겠네요, 그러면? Was it Korean food that they provided?
Yeah. It was Korean food.
Did you like it?
I think I ate ramyeon. The first ramen.
라면 어떤가요? 인도 입맛에 맛있나요?
제가 when I took first bite, I was like, what is this? And then 먹을수록 좋아했어요.
Yeah. I think that's the thing. I think maybe Indian food or like Thai food 약간 자극한 맛들이 있잖아요. And so like at first bite you're like, ooh, 색다른데? 근데 의외로 한국 음식은 먹으면 먹을수록
Exactly.
맛있는 것 같아요. Yeah, I think you hit it spot on. So do you have like a favorite food? now 1년 반이 됐기 때문에 최애 음식이 있을 것 같은데.
네. 저는 제일 좋아하는 갈비탕이에요. 갈비탕.
Yes. 그것도 it's very like 순한 맛이잖아요.
Yeah.
So is that your taste? Kind of like 맑은 국물 같은
Kind
거.
of healthier because the more spices and salt goes, it's not good for our health. So.
Wow, interesting. So can you I'm sure you can deal with a lot of spicy food as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you're just kind of saying, I have enough of this maybe at home as well. So you're probably just wanting the clearer broth and stuff like that. Oh, interesting. Well, what do you do for fun then? Where do you hang out and how do you have weekend plans? 이번 주말 계획이 있으신가요?
네, 연습실 갈 거예요.
그러네요. Yeah, you just said that you go back and forth. The weekdays and weekends is just split between two cities. 그럼 어떻게 놀아요?
저는 연기하면서 놀아요.
그래요?
네.
어떻게 해요?
연기하면 너무 설레고 항상 다른 역할 하잖아요. 그때 할 때 너무 설렐 것 같아요. 그런 생각도 하고 이 역할 어떻게 하시는지 그거 재밌어요.
배우는 거를 굉장히 재미있으시네요.
네.
You have a lot of fun learning.
Yeah.
So what about like traveling even within Korea? 한국 안에서도 여행을 이제 대구랑 서울밖에 안 간 것 같은데 어떻게 해요?
저는 그런 느낌이에요. 사람들이 사실 보통 물어보잖아요. 어디 사시는지. 근데 저는 기차에 살아요.
기차. The majority of your time is on the train. Oh my goodness. 그럼 기차 있을 때는 뭐 어떤 거를 하시나요?
자요.
자야죠. 피곤하니까. My goodness. Well, I do want to ask, 지금까지 출연한 배역이 어떤 게 있나요? I want to know if we've seen you on or anything, or have you had the most impressionable role that you've taken on?
I just went for one audition till now.
Okay.
And 그때 아주 유명한 감독님이랑 오디션 봤는데
Wow.
그 감독님 제가 마음에 드신 것 같아서 너무 역할 이거 하라 그거 하라 했어.
시켰어요?
네, 시켰어요. 근데 마지막으로 좀비 역할.
좀비 역할 해야죠. 끝까지 해야죠.
근데
어떤 역할이었는데? 오디션 하는 역할이 뭐였어요?
제가 사장님, 제가 부담스러운 사장님 조금.
부담스러운 사장님이었는데.
네, 억울하는.
억울한 그런 사장님 역할이네. 끝에는 좀비 역할 할 수 있나? 스네할님 좀비 역할 할 수 있나? Why do you think they wanted to ask you? Can you be a zombie?
아마 그 다음 영화요 좀비.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Who knows? 와, 오디션에는 이렇게 갑자기 훅 들어오는 그런 게 있어요. 그래서 순발력이 굉장히 중요해요.
네.
그래서 I mean you have to have the first audition은 그냥 경험 쌓기 위해서
맞아요.
그냥 하는 거잖아요.
네.
Yeah, whether it's second or third or by the 100th time, you'll be a professional, you'll be a pro.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, if you have something to say to people who are dreaming of becoming an actor or dreaming of coming to Korea and learning Korean, 어떤 말을 하고 싶으신가요?
I just wanted to tell like lots of young girls especially, they are like really fan of Korea, but life outside of your home country can be really different and
맞아요.
it can hit you. It's like you have to be like that strong enough to like
Endure.
Yeah, endure.
버틸 수 있는 힘이 필요해요, 사실. 약간 뭐라고 해야 되나요? 그 판타지 같은 거,
네, 맞아요.
로망 같은 거 있을 수 있지만 사실 생각보다 어려웠기 때문에 버틸 힘이 있어야 이제 한국으로 이제 와도 여행해서 와도 음식도 맛있는 거를 먹을 수도 있고 어려울 점도 있기 때문에 힘이 필요하죠. Well, I wanted to ask what are your future plans? 한국에서는 얼마나 더 있을지 뭐 계획이 있으신가요?
네, 저는 아직 졸업 안 했으니까
아하.
졸업할 때까지 여기 있고.
얼마나 되죠? How many years do you have left?
1.5 years still.
Okay. 반이 넘어왔네요.
네.
그러면. Oh, interesting. Well, do you hope to get a job afterwards to stay here in Korea?
Yeah, actually I'm like kind of excited to have work experience over here too. That's like I think if I found a good opportunity over here, I might take it.
Oh, then we'll have to see you again soon.
Sure.
Very exciting. Well, in any case, 끝으로 이제 신청곡도 갖고 오셨나요? Do you have a song request that you want to share?
네, 그 보냈어요.
어떤 곡이죠?
그 샴푸 향기.
What is that song to you? 특별한 의미가 있나요?
네, 제가 처음에 한국어 배우기 시작할 때 그 노래 듣는데 이해가 돼서 너무 좋아요. 제가 계속 그 노래만 들었어요.
이 노래만큼은 난 이해할 수 있기 때문에 yeah, that's a big moment to be able to fully understand a song. But in any case, 스네할님 너무 재밌었습니다. 덕분에 많이 즐거웠는데요. Do you have any last words to your friends or family listening? Or to your sister?
Hi there. Take good photos of me.
사진 잘 부탁합니다. Well, in any case, once again, thank you very much. We'll have to see you again soon.
Thank you very much for having me on the show.
Here is 장범준 with 흔들리는 꽃들 속에서 네 샴푸 향기 느껴진 거야. Well, in any case, have a great weekend. And 여러분, 내일 봬요.
내 샴푸 향이 느껴